So last week we did the MIGAS Resilience Program, and obviously when I did my apprenticeship before, I didn't have any sort of speeches and stuff compared to, well, with mental health. This time around, I know how to talk about it, I know who to talk to, and yeah, that I can talk.
On the first day I was at the FIT Training Centre, we had mates in construction come in and do the Apprentice Resilience Program. A lot of information given that not only covers mental health and well-being, but financial support, mentoring, counselling, a lot of stuff that you sort of hear around the traps, but you don't really get that full one-on-one know-how or know. So dealing with Josh in that respect, very informative. And I loved it. I now know who I can, talk to if I need to.
Yeah, my experience with mates has been great. I've just had a couple of sessions where they've come and chat to us on site, and then coming to TAFE for my first block, did the resilience course, which was actually excellent and not what I expected it to be, because it's just heaps of useful information there for young people to plan ahead and look after themselves, and yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, so the resilience training was actually really cool. Like, I actually wish we did it in year 12, because there was so much stuff from that session that was so useful to me, like learning about loans, all about like super, which I had honestly, before that session I had zero clue what to do with super. So I called BusQ after that session, called them up, and actually set up figured out how to actually work my super, which was awesome. And I figured out what BIRD is. I had no idea what that was before. So yeah, it was super, super useful. They should honestly put that in year 12, because they do not teach you enough of that stuff in year 12. And everyone should be able to do it. Everyone should have to do it.
Yeah, just like pick up on the signs. They build you up with confidence, they give you a good platform to be able to suggest it to them, even if you're not the best person to talk to, or you don't have those sort of social skills to be able to help them out yourselves, that you've always got. They point you in the right direction, you know what I mean? Like with mates, you can just turn that number to them, and they can help sort them out. Teach you to pick up the signs of just stresses, your day-to-day, when you're seeing people run down, a bit flat, not acting themselves. It's a nice, simple, easy name to remember, you just turn them towards your mates. Right there.
When I was doing that Mates in Construction resilience task, I learned that how to identify when something is wrong with one of my workmates, how to deal with the situation, and how to, if he needs help, how to give him that help. They also gave me some good advice on some finance and how to get better help with it.
So I reached out to my connector on site with my company. I was just looking for a bit of extra help, because I was sort of struggling at the start because of some health issues. He got in contact with Mates in Construction for me, and they reached out to me the same day, organised times to chat, and it was really helpful with just sort of talking what I was going through, so I wasn't as stressed and worried about it.
Alright, yeah, so while I've been in the industry, I've been in contact with MIC a bunch of times, just from them coming out to site, seeing them in the workshop again. It's just helpful knowing that someone's there and like them explaining in detail like all the services and things that they can provide. And I've heard heaps of success stories like from guys on site and like just challenges they've been through. So I guess it's just reassuring knowing that that is there if you need it. Luckily, touch wood, I haven't needed it so far, but yeah, it's good to know.
Yeah, after doing the training, I think I definitely am more aware of the warning signs to look out for in your workmates and just people on site.
With the training that we had in the class with Josh, I noticed there were a lot of things that he covered that would not otherwise know. So not only from the financial point of view, from a counselling point of view, being a mate to mates, listening to others, that was the big thing for me, I think, was knowing when to shut up and knowing when to let someone else talk. So I'm a big talker, but to be able to stop and listen and do right by someone else just by listening, that was probably the biggest thing I took away from that people need to be heard.